Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just gonna be, it should be pretty quick. I'm just gonna do a quick tutorial on like can't talk today, on a soft glam look. It's kind of an easy day for me today. I don't have a whole lot going on, so I don't wanna do anything crazy. And by crazy, I just mean like my usual look. So I'm just gonna go for something a little bit more subtle, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. So I already have my foundation and concealer and eyebrows on, and I've already set my face. So really we're just gonna be focusing on my eyes today, or on the eyes. So I'm gonna be using the same Morphe palette from the first video because I love this palette. It is beautiful, it's gorgeous. I mean, what is not to love about it, am I right? And this is the 35M palette, just so you guys know. So I'm gonna be working with more nude tones, like brown tones and stuff like that today, because like I said, I'm just keeping it pretty low-key. So my eyes and everything are already prepped to go. So I'm just gonna jump right in. Go in with this brush here. So it's just kind of, it's like a small like stipple brush type situation, I guess. And anyway, so we're just gonna hop right into it. So I am, like I said, I'm using the Morphe palette. So right now I'm gonna go in with this brown tone right here. It's more of like a darker brown tone. And I am gonna go and just get on there and get nice on my brush, like so, and then tap it. And then I'm going to just put it on the outer area of my eyelid, like I did in the first video. Only I'm not gonna like blend it in as much as I did in the first video. I'm really like making sure, like I'm really focusing it on the outer corner of my eye. And I like to do a soft glam look every once in a while, just to tone it down, you know, not be all extra like I normally am. I'm just gonna blend it up into my lid, into my crease a little bit. And do the same thing on the other eye. So growing up, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup till I was 16. And even then I couldn't wear a whole lot. I was limited to like eyeliner and mascara and like some lipstick, but I always got really self-conscious about wearing lipstick, so I didn't really wear it all that often. It wasn't until I got older that I really started going crazy with the palettes and the different looks. And you know, we didn't really have like makeup tutorials on YouTube like they do now when I was growing up. So a lot of this is like self-taught, and like I'm still learning as I go. So a lot of it was learned in beauty school, a lot of it was self-taught and just like kind of goofing around. So it's been fun trying new things and learning new things. So you know, if you choose to follow like my tutorials, I think that's awesome. But also like if you don't, that's also cool too. I'm literally just doing these videos for fun. Okay, so now that we have the outer corner of the eye done, I am now going to go in with this lighter brown right here. It's almost like a tan color. And I'm gonna go in on the crease of my eye right here with it. And just blend it like we do. Kind of looks orangey in the video, but it's like a tan color. But it's okay because we're doing something softer. And every once in a while, I like to work with the browns because the browns are really pretty and you can really do a lot with them. I grew up in a household with artists. Like my mom paints and my sister paints. My oldest sister likes to dabble in it as well. And I used to be like really into working with like chalk and like watercolor, but I was never as good as my mom or my sister. They're freaking amazing at what they do. But I grew up in a very artistic household, so this is kind of like my way of painting is I'm painting my face. So I kind of found my like own little niche in like the artist world. So that's why I love it so much. But it was definitely interesting growing up in a household where like I was the only one that was really interested in doing makeup. Because neither one of my sisters really wore makeup. Like my oldest sister, she'd wear eyeliner sometimes, but mostly mascara. And then my other sister, she like hardly ever wore makeup. And she still hardly ever wears makeup. Like it's strange because now like, because I'm the only one that ever does like a full face of makeup. Like I am invested in makeup. So it was interesting being the only one. Like, and it's also interesting being like a complete tomboy, but absolutely loving to do stuff like this. Because I don't know, like in my experience, people will like approach me and they don't think that like I'm interested in like hiking or going mudding or like playing paintball or stuff like that, but I love that stuff. But yeah, anyway, really fast. So now that we have that all blended, I'm actually gonna go in with this nice little shimmer. I like this one because it's very neutral. It's not overly pink, it's not overly gold or silver. It's like a nice white base shimmer. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my inner corner, like where my tear duct is, and kind of blend it out onto my lid. But yeah, so anyway, so I was really the only one in my household that showed like any interest in makeup and like wanting to like do different makeup looks and fun things with my hair and like the beauty side, like the beauty world. So it's interesting like living that like double life, I guess you could say. Like I do like to play paintball and I like to like I want to do kickboxing and I like being active and I don't know, I guess that used to be described as a tomboy. But yeah, I like those things, but I also love doing makeup. It's called balance. So yeah, so I'm just putting that on the inner corner of my eye and then blending it out. Also, I'm so sorry if this video gets shaky. My cats tend to jump up on the table and it just shakes the whole table, and so I apologize. So if at any point during the video it shakes a little bit, it's probably because one of them is jumping up onto my desk. All right, so now that we have that blended out, I'm just going to do a very, very, very subtle liner. I don't know that it's gonna be like winged liner because I'm really going for a not super dramatic look today. So, and again, I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner. It's my favorite one. I love it so much. Okay, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of a wing. I just can't help myself. It's like what I always do. And just like that. So very, very small wing today. And when I do my wings, guys, I always start on the outer corner of my eye and I go out and then I bring it back in. I used to do it a bunch of different ways when I was younger and really learning how to do makeup, but this is the best way that I have found that works for me. And it definitely requires some serious concentration because you don't want to fuck it up, because then you're going to end up with like just all black eyes because you're trying to fix it and you just keep making it worse. Okay, so now for the mascara. Again, I'm using the Hypnose Lancome, right? Yeah, Lancome Hypnose mascara. And I really like this mascara because it's not like, I feel like I don't lose eyelashes with it. So like in the past, I've had problems with mascaras where I've used them and when I take them out, like when I take it off at the end of the day, like I lose a lot of eyelash. I was losing a lot of eyelashes and I didn't really like that. And then there was, you know, other problems where it would like be really clumpy, or it just really wouldn't go on very smoothly, and I just didn't like that. So this is definitely by far one of the best ones I've ever used. I definitely feel like it really accentuates my lashes too, which is nice on days when I'm like just wearing mascara. Like if I don't really do my makeup and I just feel like just putting on a little bit of mascara, it works really well for that. All right, and now as that dries, I do like to do my contour and my blush. So I'm gonna go in with the Hoola bronzer. It's my favorite thing to use for contour. I did say that in my last video, but I'm gonna say it again. So yeah, so when I do my contour, so I take my brush, it already has product on it, but I'm just gonna show you anyway. So I take my brush and I take the Hoola bronzer. And again, I'm sorry for the shaking, it's my cats. And I just kind of like press it in there and then tap it to get the excess off. And that's all I have to do. I don't really like to contour under my chin or like up here. I feel like I kind of already have a small forehead, and every time I've tried to contour my chin, I just look like I have a 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know what it is, but that's what happens to me. So, and I don't feel like looking like I have a 5 o'clock shadow. All right, and then I'm gonna do my blush. And again, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian 12-hour clay blush. I do really like this one. I think it works really well, and it's not like overbearing by any means. Yeah, kind of going back to what I was talking about before, I was really the only one that was into makeup, and I wasn't allowed to wear makeup till I was 16, and I definitely snuck around with that. I had friends that were wearing makeup in middle school, and I was totally jealous, so I would, when I got to school, borrow my friends' eyeliner and mascara, and I would use their eyeliner and mascara and put on makeup. And then at the end of the day, like 6th period would roll around, and as it got closer to the bell ringing for me to like get on the bus or whatever, I would definitely go to the bathroom and scrub the shit out of my face to make sure that there was no evidence of me wearing makeup that day. And I mostly did that in middle school. I didn't really do that a whole lot in high school. I would every now and then, but I was on the swim team I was an athletic swimmer for like 10 years, and I was on the swim team in my high school swim team, and I'd always have to ask the girls for like makeup wipes when it was time for practice, and then even then, like, that was just kind of a joke. Like, it would just smear it, because then by the time I got out of the pool after practice, it was all running down my face because I couldn't ever get it all off. So I just stopped after a while and just waited till I was 16, because it was like, might as well. But on my 16th birthday, my mom took me to Sephora and let me get an eyeliner and a mascara and a lipstick, and that was one of the best days of my life, because I got, so what did I do? Which one? Oh, I got the Smashbox pencil liner. There we go. And I got, I think I got the Smashbox mascara too. It's either that or Stila. And then I got, the lipstick I got was by Bite, and I got it in like hot pink because I was like, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna be so extra. And I tried it on, and my mom and the lady who was helping us were like, oh my God, it looks so good on you. You have to get it. And I did, and I loved it. I actually just got rid of it. Guys, makeup expires. Like, please don't hang on to stuff sometimes. Like, actually just don't hang on to it. Like, if it's been like 3 years, you probably want to get rid of it. Like 3+ years. Anyway, don't do what I did and hang on to it for life. But I didn't ever, like, I hardly wore it, which is why I had it for so long, because I always got really self-conscious. Like, I always just felt like it was too much. Like, I went a little bit too bold right away. So I, like, rarely ever wore it, which was sad. But now I have a whole new confidence about me. So I definitely have hot pink lipsticks in my stash. But yeah, I absolutely love makeup. I love playing with it and trying new things, and just figuring out different, like, new and different looks and stuff. So I'm actually using new lashes for this video. They're still Sephora brand. It's from the Sephora collection, and they're #LashStories. And these are lashes called Cheers. So cheers, I guess. They are more of like a bold lash. Although, I don't know, I don't feel like they're gonna be like super bold. They're very wispy, which I like. And whenever I apply lashes too, I always start in the middle and then work my way out. Also too, when you guys get new lashes, make sure that you measure them to your eyelid. This is really, really important. You don't want to just like take the lash off the holder, the lash holder, and then just stick it on your face. You really need to measure them out and cut them to fit your eyelid. Otherwise, you're probably gonna look a little funky. I learned that the hard way, so this is me telling you to measure your eyelashes so you don't have to learn the hard way like me. Try and make it easier on yourself. These ones feel really lightweight too. I really like them. I always love getting new lashes. It's like Christmas for me. And I love, like, I always get anxious to see what they're gonna look like on my face. Like, one time I bought a pair of lashes thinking that they were just like super cute, and then I put them on and I was like, these are not for me. So that was a bummer. They were just like way too dramatic for my liking. Like, I like to be extra, but I also like to keep it like chill, not too extra. Like a relaxed extra, if you will. And sometimes I will let it dry a little bit too much. But what I'll do is I'll just take my tweezers and I'll close them. So I'll close my tweezers and then I'll just kind of like dip them inside my lash glue. And then I'll just kind of reapply a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. And then I wipe my tweezers off and then continue to fix. And there we go, just like that. Yeah, always measure out your eyelashes and cut them to fit your eyelid. It's very, very important. It'll save you a lot of trouble, basically. And then also, too, when you're picking out your lashes, think about like what kind of look you're going for. Like, don't just stare at them and be like, oh my god, this looks so cute. Like, think about your day-to-day wear. Think about, you know, oh, am I gonna use these for like a party, or is this gonna be something that I wanna wear every day? And that'll help you out a lot. And you can also buy them in bulk too. You can do that. I do that sometimes. And then sometimes if I'm in a rush, I'll blow on them so they get tacky faster. I'm not really in a rush right now, but might as well. And then I just place them in the middle of my eye, my eyelashes on my eyelid, and then work the rest in. Like so. So, and I am not gonna be doing like a lipstick today, but I am gonna do a hydrating lip balm that has a tint to it. I recently tried this lip balm out and I am obsessed with it. I love it. It is by Milk. It's the Milk brand. I already love this brand a whole lot. Like, they're an awesome brand. But this is part of their Kush line. So it's their Kush lip balm, and it's in the shade Canatonic, if you get my meaning. And I'm just gonna like loosely apply it. Well, not loosely, I'm just gonna put it on and smack my lips together. And it just has like just enough tint to where it's not like too much. It looks very, very natural, which I like. And what's cool about this stuff is, so it's the Kush lip balm, so it has cannabis oil in it. So it's actually extremely hydrating for your lips, and it has SPF, I think it's SPF 15 in it. Yeah, has SPF 15 in it, so it also protects your lips from the sun. And that's really, really important, guys. So don't forget, when you moisturize, make sure your moisture has SPF in it, and also if it doesn't, make sure you do put some form of SPF 15 or 30 on your face to protect it from the sun, because nobody wants skin cancer. So little fun tidbit for you right there. So yeah, so Milk Kush lip balm in Canatonic. I love it. And normally I would set my face, but I don't have any setting spray at the moment. But luckily I am not going to be working 12 hours today, so I don't really need to worry about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick tutorial on a quick, easy glam. As you can see, it's nothing special, nothing crazy. My cats are acting a little crazy right now, but what's new? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.